Glad to have you join us on the news at 2. I am Bukola Taylor-Cole. Former council chairmen of 21 out of the 23 local government areas in Rivers State have staged a protest at their various council areas. In Buguma Council headquarters of the Asari Toru local government area, the former chairman, Onye Kyufure George, alongside his supporters marched through the streets of the town as they sang songs in solidarity with the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike. They carried placards with inscriptions asking the police to continue occupying the council's headquarters. The pro-Wike former local government bosses protested in their local councils despite an advisory against protest issued by the Rivers State Police Command. At the Asari Toru local government area, the protest almost turned violent when some men believed to be operatives of Asari Dokubo's private military company known as Amama soldiers attempted to attack the protesters. The Amama soldiers were, however, restrained by the policemen. The demonstrators later presented a protest letter to the police. The United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, is committed to giving technical support to providing necessary data to fast-track proper planning and census conduct. Now, this formed a major part of the discourse during the visit of the National Population Commission Federal Commissioner in Lagos State to UNICEF. We have details in Omoluluro Sanwo's report.
Data gathering and statistics are key factors to planning in a society, and Nigeria is long overdue for another census to actually determine its population. This may well explain the visit of the Federal Commissioner of the National Population Commission, NPC, in Lagos to the United Nations Children Emergency Fund, UNICEF, country representative.
No functional, accountable, or responsible government agency can fulfill the requirements of the law without proper coverage, personnel, and total equipment. The voter registration system is the most important daily activity of the Commission, and it is designed to operate on a continuous registration of births, deaths, and other vital events, such as marriages, divorces, etc.
Because we need to be working hand in hand to ensure that in Lagos, we have 0 children that are not registered. We need to have 0 children. I know this is your ambition. This is mine as well, and I hope this is everybody's in the room. If Lagos makes it in 2024, 2025, the whole of Nigeria will be supported, inspired, and carried away. But it's not just the whole of Nigeria.
Since the creation of NPC in 1988, only 142 registration centers have so far been created in Lagos, and it is a far cry from the reality of 320 primary health centers currently spread across Lagos State.
What I want to propose to you is that we do this in Lagos so that we, and eradicate is not the right word, but we tackle and we register every single child that is unregistered for the moment. And that I can provide you with, I can already say we can do this, we can design this, we can do this before the end of the year, and we can reach our targets and go beyond.
And I assure you that the political will not be a problem. I also want to thank you so much for believing in us, first of all as a state, and indeed as a country. Because your intervention is priceless, your plans are very laudable, and I want to say to you that we appreciate you now, and we continue to appreciate you. Like you said, identity. If I came in now and I can't see my name is this.
Exactly.
Then you say, Madam, or even if you look at the register of anything, driver's license, anything in this world, and my name doesn't feature, then I'm not existing.
The visit to UNICEF is a step in the right direction, as both organizations are on the same page to ensuring better service delivery to humanity, with particular reference to Nigeria. Omololuro Sanwo, LTV News.
The Lagos State government has given 48 hours notice to owners of buildings on drainage alignments at System 63B Shongutedu. The Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab Art and Inspection Tour, says the state government remains resolute in its quest to make Lagos flood-free. We have details in this report. It is another round of inspection, and this time the Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, and his team are inspecting a collapsed drainage system at Aladilola Street, Ikusi-Ketu.
We're told some of these guys that come around to cut away iron metals came around the place some days ago. They caught him under the culvert, cutting some of the iron the reinforcement. So apparently that caused that collapse. And we've asked the Public Works Department of the state to condone it off while we quickly find a way to fix it.
From there, the team inspected Victory State Water Collector, Agop Halas Way, where they discovered several environmental infractions.
Unscrupulous individuals that are taking the laws into their hands, block water paths, blocked canals to sell the land, to fill and sell. We had sent in the team earlier in the week. We just keep to see the level of enforcement carried out.
The good thing about Lagos State is that they have projections. They foresaw the future. Whatever they are doing is for future. So their plan is almost 50 years or 100 years plan, and they're following it up, no matter who is there. So that is one good thing about it.
At Shongutedu, the natural water channel which discharges into System 63 and from there to Omu Creek was found blocked by several illegal structures. This, the state government says, will not be tolerated.
We've served them the notices to abate and remove, and by tomorrow they will serve them the notice to enforce.
Other water collectors inspected are Ilabere Collector at Old Ikoyi and Ajiron Primary Channel, Chevron Drive, Lekki. The commissioner also apologized for the wrong marking of some buildings at Old Ikoyi.
We've had this perennial issue with Ajiron, and then we're doing the regional road. We've awarded the contract. We just want to see how far they've gone with cleaning that channel, and then also be sure that the culvert that they're going to remove will be properly done. They are precasting it, and in the next 2-3 weeks they should start putting them in place so the water can move freely into the Lagos Lagoon. People that are not having contravention, their properties were marked, and we say they should remove those markings immediately so we don't put people under apprehension or fear needlessly. And I'm really very sorry for that act.
While assuring that the state government is working assiduously to provide about 100 public toilets, the commissioner implored residents to imbibe environmentally friendly habits to prevent outbreaks of diseases such as cholera, as well as put an end to the menace of flooding in the state. Bukola Taylor Cole, LTV News. In sports, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu says his administration will continue to foster a conducive environment for sports to flourish, while positioning Lagos as a premier destination for international events. Speaking at the finals of the World Table Tennis Contender Lagos, the governor says the event held at the Teslim Balogun Stadium, Surulere, solidified Lagos' reputation as the ultimate hub for table tennis. We have details in Tyro Hussein's report.
After his second visit to Nigeria, Dimitrij Tarov of Germany and India's Srija Akula claimed singles titles at the 2024 World Table Tennis Contender Lagos on a thrilling final day witnessed by the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Joining the WTT Series event calendar in 2023, the second ever WTT Contender event to be staged in Nigeria welcomed talents from the world over for a week. Joining the WTT Series event calendar in 2023, the second ever WTT Contender event to be staged in Nigeria welcomed talents from the world over for a week. And Lagos proved yet again to be an exceptional host, with fans treated to incredibly competitive table tennis action. with over 70 elite players participating in the tournament, which offers $80,000 prize pool and ITTF World Ranking points. The tournament provided platform for local players to compete against top stars from around the world.
I'm happy that there are a few, grassroots young Nigerians that also have strung up, from this competition. We wish all of them the very best. But more importantly, it's a crowd, the audience and the fans that have come out here in the last 3 days. And I see that the organization has been world class. It's been extremely very spectacular, and I'm indeed happy with the ambience that I've seen here. I want to thank all the sponsors. We're hoping that this can also trigger other sports.
In the women's singles final, Akula ended her remarkable journey in Lagos with a trophy after beating rising star Dieng Yingye of China in what was both players' first WTT Series singles final appearance. Akula emerged victorious with a 4-1 win, 10-12, 11-9, 11-6, 11-8, 11-6, adding a double chapter to her growing legacy, having won the women's doubles earlier. In the all-German men's singles final, Ovtcharov put behind the heartbreak of losing last year as he defeated his compatriot Ricardo Walter 4-1, 11-7, 7-11, 12-10, 11-6